All right. All right, so here's Moo. Moo is on an IV. They are running some massive anti-inflammatories into his system through there and also giving him fluids. So he will be out here I'll be out here with him making sure he doesn't pull away from the IV and giving him a consistent supply of food or something to keep him busy so he doesn't pull his IV out for the next hour. There's his bag. It's attached to his neck on the other side. So he quitted some here, but I've been because I'm going to be watching him eat for an hour because I'm trying to keep him busy so he doesn't pull his IV out. And the quitting has been far less. Ho, ho, ho. It's okay. I just got to make sure he doesn't spook, doesn't run, doesn't do anything crazy because that's in there. So tomorrow, the vet will come again. What the vet is doing tomorrow is sedating him. He took more blood today. They're running more tests because none of the diseases that are transmitted through flies, ticks, what we thought it was, some type of bug-related illness, all tested negative. All came back negative. So that is not the problem here. He has massive inflammation, which is causing his issues. He does not think it is EMP or EMP, I think it's called. He does not believe that's what it is. So he's running tests today. They'll either come back today or tomorrow. He is running testing for him. And tomorrow he will sedate him. He's actually going to go in. Right now he's giving him anti-inflammatories just to try to get him. So he's getting anti-inflammatories in here. And then to just try to get stuff under control. And then tomorrow he'll be sedated. He'll get another round of IV tomorrow. Another round of IV. He'll get sedated again, or he'll get sedated, and then they'll go in. They're going to look at his teeth. They're going to go in there. But right now they just have to get some of this inflation under control first. Because he is so inflammation, that's what I meant, that's the word I was looking for. He is so, hang on. You can't eat. He almost ate his IV cord. You can't eat your IV cord, buddy. Yeah, see, Donnelly, they don't know. They literally don't know, but he said there's so many problems going on with him right now. The flies are so bad in here. And I put down fresh bedding. I sprayed him with fly spray. The flies are so bad. They just have no idea what's wrong. So the blood tests, hopefully today, that come back today, they're checking for liver, kidney, all that stuff. All his things that they don't think are a problem, but they're going to check anyways because stuff keeps coming back negative and we can't figure out what the problem is. The biggest things that we thought they would be are not. So now, all of a sudden, we're testing for stuff that we didn't think we'd be testing for. Hi from Wales. Oh, that's... Yeah, see, he said just getting we need to get the fluids into him. We need to get the medicine into him. He's goofing around, and we need to get the fluids and the medicine into him and then try to see, because right now with being like dehydrated and being so inflamed, it's just leading him to be extremely uncomfortable. And so getting the IV and the fluids into him and the medication into him is going to cause, he said, is going to cause him to feel way better. And also tomorrow when they come and sedate him, they're going to be able to do a much better examination when he's not in the condition he's currently in. So the vet will be back tomorrow and to do more work on him. Yeah, I'm doing everything I'm doing everything the vet tells me to do. I'm doing everything I don't know what's wrong with them. I mean, you can only do as much as you can do. Hi, buddy. Thank God he's a good horse and he's holding still. The IV is connected over here. Good boy. Oh. So the IV is connected up here. And it's going down there into his neck. I'm kind of mortified because... Is there a child here? Hi. Hi. So here's the deal. He has an IV in and I can't leave him for an hour. See the IV? So there's hot dogs and he's coming back again tomorrow. He has to do another IV again tomorrow. Get sedated, running a bunch of tests. They can't figure out what's wrong. He was having problems eating. He's having problems with his back end. He was swollen up in there. He was all swollen up. So we don't really know what's wrong with him. But they're trying to figure it out. So the dinner is mac and cheese and hot dogs. Okay. And the hot dogs are in the fridge. They're already thawed.
Okay. So I was having a question. Yeah.
About what?
That we had to play
Nope.
Diagrams.
Okay, well, I can't really even do anything about it because I have to stay here with him to make sure he doesn't pull the IV out. So I have to be in here for an hour, so you guys are going to have to care for the younger children because I have to keep an eye on him. Yep. When I'm in a pinch, I feed my kids mac and cheese and hot dogs. And guess what? It's actually called Goodles. It's like a healthy form of mac and cheese. It's called Goodles, if you look it up. And yep, when I'm in a pinch, nitrate-free hot dogs, natural, with natural casing. Yep. We don't do really sugar, flour, or processed food. But there are days when you do what you have to do because life hits you in the frickin' face. And today would be one of those days where I just have to make do. So, yep, that's what my kids are eating. Hot dogs are terrible. Yep, but you can get natural hot dogs with natural casing and no nitrates. So, you actually can get hot dogs that are not shit. They cost more money, but you actually can. Happy Fish, if you're upset, just go somewhere else. Go somewhere else if you don't like my live stream. A lot of people enjoy watching horses. They enjoy horse content. I rescue. This horse is a rescued off of a kill pen. He was an ex-Amish horse. And so if you are not interested in that, move on. No one forced you to be here. Nobody forces you to watch. I'm stuck here for an hour with my horse because he has to have an IV because he's sick. And there are many, 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 many people who follow him, who love his story, and who really love him. And so I share what happens to him. There are also people who donate to him, who support my channel, who absolutely adore him. And those are the people that I stream for, not you. So if you don't like it, get out. So I'm not confident. I don't do needles. I really struggle with medical stuff with horses. I just struggle with it. And after this bag is done, I got to pull the IV thing out. And I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. But for me, it's kind of is. I'm not confident. So that's going to be interesting. But for now, my job is to keep him fed. So I have to just make sure he doesn't pull his IV out and keep food in front of him. And what's encouraging about this is he has been quitting a whole bunch, and I'm watching him here, and he is not quitting nearly as much. So that's encouraging to me. He's not dropping a lot of his feed. So that's really, really good. Oh, here he goes. He almost, he's trying. So I don't really have him tied tight because he's so good and he really does want to stand. I feel like he knows. Thankfully, he set up everything inside, so it's actually cooler in here. If we were in the sun, it would be hot to stand in the sun because it's warm out. It's like probably 80 something degrees out right now, but in the sun it's hot. And so he set us up in here so it's nice and cool. Yeah, so Moo is on an IV right now. The vet put an IV in him. It's full of a very heavy duty. It has water for one because he's dehydrated and needs more water. But it also, okay, keep your head this way, buddy. Thank you. It also has an anti-inflammatory in it. The chicken is competing. Thank you, Robbie. You can just take it in the house.
Yeah, I think it's my goal.
Yeah. So, oh. 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 Can say I've never had a horse on an IV before. This is the first time I'm seeing this, people. I've never had a horse on an IV before. You gotta stay still, bud. Yep, just keep eating. So the IV, there is water in there because he's dehydrated. But there's also a heavy duty anti-inflammatory because he's pretty much inflamed like all over. And they don't know why. They took blood. They took blood. They're running tests, but we have no idea what's going on. They have no idea why. They ran initial tests based on what they thought it was. And it's not that. So now they're running more testing, doing this. Tomorrow he'll be sedated and they're going to check a whole bunch of things. But they're going to wait until some of this swelling goes down to go into his mouth and everywhere else pretty much and figure out what the heck is going on. Try to figure it out. And also they'll have tests done by tonight or tomorrow. So this chicken is driving me nuts. I'm guessing it's Spaghetti. She names the chickens weird names. Spaghetti. There's no tape because this is a horse For people that the tape like holds it for a horse, they just, no. It's not gonna hold, like if he decides to go somewhere, we're screwed, pretty much. It just. Also, you should see the needle thing they put in there. Looks semi-uncomfortable. Oh, the chicken is driving me nuts. Somebody take it and throw it in the horse shack. Throw it in the tack room, I don't care. I don't know. They're running additional testing. They're testing everything they can to try to figure out what it is. We don't know. We have no, at this point, we have no idea what the problems are, what's going on. All we know is there's extreme inflammation, quitting. So we're thinking something neurological, inflamed, kind of off balance. So. Oh, that chicken needs to go away. He was tested already for parasites, for bug-related, for mosquito-related, for tick-related illnesses. He has none of those. Now his tests are for liver and kidney function. It's like a full panel. So I don't know what exactly that entails, but I think it means like everything. So, you know, I hope something comes back and he's like, oh, you know, I just hope something comes back where something's off and we can figure, you know what I mean, and we can treat him. Because right now, we just have no idea. That chicken can get lost. Oh my gosh, and the flies are just bad. I zapped that troll to fry it. Chicken, we're gonna fry you if you don't shut up. Didn't work. I know. Me too. Me too, Joanne. It gets expensive. Let me put it that way. Very, very, very expensive because now I've called the vet. The vet will have come like 4 times for him in the past week. It's just going to be an expensive month for this boy. And now he'll have to have this IV, he'll have to have another IV. He's going to have a dental exam tomorrow. He's going to have his sheath examined, and they're going to do a full analysis to try to figure out what's going on. Depending on what the tests they run today show, they might do more testing tomorrow. They're trying to not do, fit 500 tests because that will be very, 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 very expensive. They're trying to do the ones that it would seem would be obvious and that he would need. You know what I mean? So they're trying to not charge me an arm and a leg and run all these tests. They're trying to do it little at a time based off of symptoms and figure out what's going on. So today he ran some very critical tests that would say like liver, kidney, things that if that comes out, it can mean that he's having issues because of old age or, you know what I mean? So he'll figure, be careful, he's playing with the IV cord. Probably not a great idea. So if we can narrow it down and figure it out that way, but as if we keep going like this, he's gonna end up running a lot of tests. It's okay, buddy. I locked Norman and Lovey out completely of this area because I just don't want them playing with the cord, and they tend to goof around. Could have been down. Yeah, you know, Donna Lee, I just don't know. I wish I knew. I just have no clue what. Oh, he's got to pee. He's getting fluids. Now he's got to pee. Yep, gotta pee. Important to keep an eye on that actually too. You know, make sure it looks like a normal color, not blood or something else. So kind of keep an eye on everything when they don't feel good, so I know what to tell the vet. You know, I try to keep an eye. I took pictures of what things looked like. Am I seeing things? Are we okay? Just making sure. Water's still moving through. Yes, it is. Yeah, take politics somewhere else. This is not, we're just not interested at this time. Occasionally we get into politics, but usually it's just horse content. Mostly horse content. Oh, thank you. What's up, Doc? Yeah, it is definitely a very frustrating time for me. Having just lost a horse and then dealing with this with Moo, and then Normie, thank God, does not have an abscess and his foot should heal up with just fine with very minimal care. My farrier is amazing and came out this morning, but it's just like one thing on top of the next, and it's very hard not knowing, and I try to do my very best for them, but it's very hard. We wish, you know, it's easier when you think you have, you know what it is. And then when you have testing done and that's not it, and that's not it, and now we're having more testing done, and it's just like, oh my gosh. And then not only is he uncomfortable, but now this, honestly, whole apparatus, he should be feeling, the vet just said he should be feeling 10 times better. So what I'm gonna do when he's done with this, I'm gonna bring my other horses in here, but I'm gonna put him on the other side, separated from the other horses by a fence. I'm gonna put him completely in his own area and with his own hay, because look at how good he's eating right now. He has not been quitting hardly anything, which is awesome. Oh, I know my vet he was so frustrated because here today, same one who tested him, he said, I was sure it was Lyme's. I was so sure. And he's like, I'm so frustrated. And I'm like, yeah, me too. But he said, we're going to keep him on his treatment plan because that treats a number of things. And since we've started it, let's just finish the course, keep giving him a probiotic, but keep on the doxycycline until it's done. So that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping him on it. I know, having just lost, I don't feel like I've correctly processed losing Phoenix, and now to have Moo, it's just your focus gets pulled other directions because we worry about other things. You know, if there's other things happen, and now, you know, my focus is definitely pulled towards Moo. He is, we adore our Mr. Moo. He's an incredible boy. We love him so much. You know, he's a sweet, sweet horse. And I just wish we knew what was going on. We'll hopefully find out. He said he was going straight back from here. He was going straight back to turn the blood work in. So he's hoping to actually get blood work back by the end of the day, which would be amazing, because then if we know, that would be great. Kind of figure something out sooner rather than later. But he said if he doesn't know today, he'll know for sure by tomorrow. He's ready to be done eating. And now, sorry, buddy, you still have to stay here. Oh. Good boy. No. Letting them eat a ton of alfalfa can cause bloat. Letting them eat a ton of hay will not cause bloat. Well, it could if he was a starved horse. He's not a starved horse, so this much hay is nothing. And my hay is always dried. It is always good quality. It is always soft hay. If he was quitting a whole bunch, I would be very careful about the hay. I would be feeding him out of a hay net, but he's not quitting this hardly at all. And I'm standing here watching him, so he'll be just fine. Oh, I'm so sorry, Penny. Oh my gosh, a heart attack. Oh, that's horrible. And also, actually, he gets grained, but all of his grain is soaked. And I don't have any soaked feed right now. It's currently soaking, but I'm not going to give that to them. And part of the thing, too, is, like, the grain, after graining, they want to, like, it's like us, like, eating a cookie, you want to take a drink. Grain has, like, a lot in it, and he would want to drink very badly. And where we're at right now, I can't move, and he can't drink. He's getting an IV, but he can't. The water is out there. That's where the water is. He's tied. That's tied up there, and we can't move. So we're just kind of stuck. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it very much. He's doing the treat. Yeah, look at him. I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here. I'm here. You're okay. You'll be okay. Yeah, I'm here for you, buddy. Telling you guys, he's been very, very uncomfortable and very miserable. I'm really hoping that this helps him at least turn the corner as far as inflammation and feeling better, because he's just been uncomfortable. Even when he like ran out to the pasture the other day, it was great to see, but in general, when I'm spending time with him, he seems uncomfortable. I know, buddy. You can't go over there. He wants to walk now. He wants to move. So the IV has been in for about, now here's the thing. All the medicine sinks to the bottom, so he has all the medicine in his system. The only thing going into him now would be the water, okay? So he's already gotten all of his medicine. And so my vet just said if he were to go crazy and pull his IV out, it wouldn't matter at this point because he does have all the medicine in. But the best thing possible is for him to get as much of the fluid as possible in his system. And so I'm gonna do my very best. He's about half done. That means I have about a half hour to go. The IV takes about an hour. So I have about a half hour to go, and I'm gonna do my best to keep him standing here and to get all of that in him, because he desperately needs the fluid in his body to help him. He does have all the medicine now. All the anti-inflammatory is in there. It's doing its job. He should start feeling better. But the more, in my opinion, and hello, we had to pay for this. I'm sure it was not cheap. So as much as I can get into him, I want. Oh, he's not thrilled about it, but Ivy is dripping slowly in there. Good boy. He's been being a very good boy, but he's also been eating, and now he's decided he's done eating. If I had one of the kids out here, I would ask them to get me a bucket of water just to see if he wanted it, but I don't think that's what he wants. I think he kind of wants to be with the other horses. He's probably wondering where the other horses are. And this is usually the time when the horses are kind of relaxing out in the dry lot or hanging out in here together, and the other horses aren't here. So I think he's a bit confused too as to why his friends aren't here with him. And his friends aren't here because his friends are Arabian horses. Very curious, very naughty Arabian horses. They're not naughty, but they can be naughty. They would pull his IV out very quickly. They would pull it out. I can guarantee you $100. If I had the other horses in here with him, they would pull the IV out. And so he also wants to go into his spot. His spot is right over there in front of there. That's where he always stands when he's in here. So he wants to be in his spot. And I didn't even think to have him hang the IV over Ho in his spot. I hope so, I hope so. Yeah, I know, buddy. I know. Oh. He's definitely moving around. Yeah, I know. They just get sick of, he said they get sick of standing, when they gotta just stand in the same spot. But he's doing very good, aren't you, buddy? Yeah, there's certain people that just don't belong in here. And thank you, guys. Thank you, moderators. Good boy, Ho. Thanks, moderators, for keeping idiots out. Mr. Mooster. That's how we sing a song about Mr. Mooster. We love you. I know. Yep, he's getting annoyed. The flies are just relentless. I sprayed him like 3 times before the vet came because I knew that it was probably going to be like he need to be sedated or something needed to happen. And I didn't want him to be miserable with flies. So I sprayed him like 3 different times. And the flies are just still here, still prevalent. Mr. Mooster. So Moo, we thought he had Lyme's. Then they thought he had a tick-borne illness that was not Lyme's because the Lyme's came back negative. And they thought he had something that was bug-related. But after all of the testing, he doesn't have those. So now they are doing further testing, but he started to exhibit more symptoms. He is having some dehydration and some serious inflammatory problems. So he is currently on an IV. The IV has anti-inflammatory meds, heavy duty in them, and that will help. This will help not only hydrate him, but also get that anti-inflammatory that he desperately needs. It's going pretty quick. Takes about an hour. He's been standing. He's been a very, 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 very good boy. Oh, thank you, Kaylin. Thank you, Kaylin. Oh my gosh, thank you. I would give you a full heart, but I can't. Thank you so much. Any and all cash that we make on this site all goes to our horses. And so Mr. Moo says thank you so much. Thank you, Kaylin. That's very kind because we're gonna need it because you're an expensive boy. You're an expensive boy. Yeah, it's not gonna be a cheap month for you. You're gonna cost a lot. But that's okay, because he's so worth it. Thank you. That's so kind. So very kind. Helps. Definitely helps. Every bit helps, and every like and comment, and I just appreciate you guys. Yeah. Yeah, I wish I could. It's like a kid. When a kid's sick, I want to do more. There's nothing else. Like, I'm like, can I do, what can I do? And I was putting electrolytes in him and in his food and trying to help him and making sure his water was in the shade. And I had 3 different water tanks out there so that he could pick which one he wanted to drink from. And just trying to do anything and everything you can. And there's just times when you can't, there's nothing else you can do. And so this, thank God, is definitely helping him. Okay, Lynn, well, thank you so much. We'll keep you guys posted on his progress, as per always. I'll keep you guys posted on what happens. The vet will be here again tomorrow. And just keep thinking of our Mr. Moosta. We're going to figure this out, buddy, and you're going to feel better. Oh, my goodness. Flies are bad, bad, bad. So I'm Anna. This is Moo, or Mr. Moosta, or Mr. Moo Moo. And Moo is wanting to be done with the IV right now. He's on IVs, on meds. My website is bigjohnandfriends.org if you would like to follow our rescues stories. He's not thrilled about this anymore. He doesn't want to stand, but he's doing a good job, I know. He's doing a good job. Oh, oh, oh. Good boy. It's okay, buddy. We're almost done. This last part is going to go really slow. I have a feeling just because it's like he's sick of standing. I'm sick of standing here. Yeah, I know. The vet poked him twice to get blood because he poked him once and he was going to take 2 vials, and then something happened goofy with the thing, so he poked him again, and then he had to poke him again to put it in so he could do the IV. So he wasn't necessarily thrilled. Oh, Southern Horseman, thank you. Thank you for the heads up. I will do that. I've been keeping a very close eye on this horse due to the fact that he's been showing a lot of symptoms, having a lot of issues. We're having testing done. We're doing everything we can for him, but they have no idea what is going on at this point in time. We know that right now he's dehydrated and extremely inflamed. He does not have a tick-borne illness. He does not have like a fly-related illness, no bug-related illness. Now they're doing some panels for liver, kidneys, heart, things like that to check that kind of stuff to see if there's anything off in those areas. But tomorrow, more work, more testing, another IV again tomorrow. So some IV drips can't be pumped up. Yeah, I cannot. Or maybe I can, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to do what he said because I don't know anything about IVs. I don't know anything about IVs, and I just want to do what he said. Colic is fatal to horses. They can go down very quickly and then not come back from it. And there are several things that can cause colic as well. So oh my gosh. I'm getting eaten by bugs out here too. There. It would be best if he found something to do, which he's trying. Yeah, there's a number of things that can cause it, but yeah, bloat is one thing. Colic is hard to explain. I would suggest Googling it because it's very difficult to explain, but there's a number of things that can cause it. But it's definitely fatal. Yeah, he's showed no symptoms of like colic stuff. You know, I know what to look for, and he hasn't shown anything like that. Like, and even I asked my vet, like straight up, I said, he's an older horse. You know, my fear is like, is this like the end? And he's struggling, and he said, I don't think so. And these tests now are going to show if that's what's going on. The tests that he ran today will tell us. But I just said, I want to know. you know, I know he's an older horse. I deal in reality, and I know that he is an older horse, and I know that it's possible. And I just want to, if that's what we're dealing with here, I want to know. And he said, I don't think so. So I'm hopeful that this is something we can treat and he can get better from. I know, buddy, back up. You have to back up. You can't, you can't go out right now. I'm sorry, but you have to stay here. Your stuff is here. Have you checked the round bales for, yes, yeah, nope, yep, we are, our hay, oh, I'm so picky. Ask my husband, terribly picky. I only want soft hay, no mold, no dust, nothing, no silage type of hay, nothing like that. Nothing with any type of moisture content at all. It all has to be dry. It all has to be no alfalfa. Thai horses don't really like alfalfa in hay. They eat it in the pasture, but not in their hay because it's too sticky for them. They don't like it. So yeah, I'm picky. I'm really picky. So it's, the hay has not, is definitely not the problem. Yes, liver and other numbers will help us know if it's the end of life. That's exactly what he said. Those are the tests he ran today. Some of the tests he ran were to figure out if it's something like that. Because if it shows numbers there, you're looking at things I don't want to talk about, that I'm not going to talk about, because I'm just praying that that's not it. But like I say, guys, I would rather, if that is the situation, I want to know. I do want to know, but I'm not crossing that bridge until I come to it, but I do want to know. And that's why I did have him do those tests. But hopefully those panels come out good. Yep, because he's, okay, buddy, I know what you're thinking. I know you want to be done with this, but you absolutely have to hold still. It's going to be like another 20 minutes. It's going down. I know. No, back up, back up. He's kind of getting pushy. He does not want to do this. Just have to, I know, buddy. You have to stand here. I'm sorry. Thank you, Joanne. I appreciate it. Ho, 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 ho. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. I'm picky too. Oh, good, good. Yep, it pays to be. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. I'll probably end this live so I can focus on holding him and calming him. He seems a little agitated and he's trying to move. And I just would be better probably if I had two hands instead of one. And when it comes to actually taking this thing out, I'm not confident at all. Makes me very nervous. I know it's not a big deal. And I know anybody who's done anything medical in here is probably like, really? Yeah, I don't do this stuff and I'm not comfortable doing it and I don't want to take an IV out, but it's not that big of a deal and I know it's not. And I know Moo will forgive me if I do something not perfectly right. I don't know, is it going as fast as it goes? I mean, I feel like an hour for as much was in there is pretty fast. And I don't even know how to open it up, to be honest. You can do it, just put pressure on the site after, okay? So just like kind of push on where it was. After I pull it out, push on where the IV when it was in. For like 5 minutes, put a lot of pressure on it. Okay, kind of like how when you get a shot or something, or have an IV as a human, they pull it out and then they put pressure on it and then put the Band-Aid on. Okay, I got this. Okay. Okay, I got this. We'll pull it out. Just a quick motion of like soup it out. and then put pressure on it. Keep for 5 minutes. You know, see, I'm this far down. I've done what the vet said. I'm this far down on the IV. I'm just gonna leave it. I am gonna do that because I'm not a professional and I don't know. And I would rather just do I would rather just do what the vet says because I don't want to screw it up. I don't want to do anything wrong. And even though, yeah, there's just water in there, I'm just gonna let it do its thing. He's okay. He's eating and he's calming down. Hi, buddy. So I'm just gonna let it do its thing. It's in the neck. Yep, okay. Right on the spot for 5 minutes. Got it. Yeah, that's right. He needs it. He's not uncontrollable. He's a little bit agitated, but he wants to. I would be too. It's gross in here. The flies suck. It's almost done. I'm just gonna wait. I just have to do what the vet said. The vet told me to do this. I don't know anything, so I'm just gonna do what the vet said. But thank you guys for your thoughts and prayers for Mr. Moo. I will keep you guys posted. I'm gonna pop off this live. Thank you guys so much. In about 10, maybe we've got 10 minutes left on this, then we'll be done. And hopefully Moo will be feeling a lot better. Thank you guys so much. Thanks for hopping on the live. And keep Mr. Mooser in your thoughts. And thank you to Kaylin for the donation. We'll be using that towards Moo's vet bills. Thank you guys. Take care. And have a good rest of your day.